This is a Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro with some major updates, and that's what makes this phone truly exciting. First, let's start off with the design. Xiaomi has finally here with the glass front and the glass back that looks and feel amazing, and the back here feature Gorilla Glass 5 with some gradient finish. On the front, there is a teardrop notch that gives the phone really modern look. Here's still the chin, but I'm not complaining since this is the budget smartphone. Plus the Redmi Note 7 had a good display, and the Redmi Note 7 Pro is no exception. The LCD display here is just as good as it gets in the price range. It's vibrant and even it's brightest in outdoor, so no problem on the display. Also, it has a notification LED on the bottom chin, which is the nice. On the Note 7 Pro, it has everything including the headphone jack, air blaster. On the right, it has perfectly placed volume rocker, and on the bottom, USB-C port, which is the best of it. The fingerprint scanner, which is placed perfectly, and it's really fast, just the way I like it. So the Redmi Note 7 Pro packs with everything in a premium looking design for a budget phone that's almost perfect. So moving on to the next highlight, the 48 megapixel camera on the back. Now, this is the true 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 48 megapixel sensor that used to feature in a higher smartphone like Mi9. So it's impressive to see a phone priced low packing in high-end camera sensor. Now, let's get to the camera performance. The Note 7 Pro captures photos with bright details and have a great dynamic range. I don't like that some photos come out of bit over sharpened, but overall I like the photos that is captured. The phone surprised me with some amazing photos. The portrait mode is decent too. Most of the time I found the edge detection is good enough. The Redmi Note 7 Pro camera is pretty good in the low light too, which is the most budget smartphone tends to be struggle. The Note 7 Pro camera focus on taking good photos in low light rather than just amping the brightness like most of the budget phone does. The Redmi Note 7 Pro can shoot videos up to 4K at 30 frames per second. I have been pretty impressed with this video capability. It's not as stable since there is no OIS, but I like the quality. Everything looks well focused and detailed, so yeah, it's a good. Plus, if you want more stability, you can always shoot in 1080p. Compared to the other, you will notice that the Note 7 Pro video is the best. It's more stable and it has the best quality, but the Realme 3 Pro comes very close when it comes about the stability. The Note 7 Pro features a 13 megapixel front-facing camera. It's decent in low light. The Note 7 Pro selfies are pretty good with good details, but move to the low light and you get selfies that look soft and not so impressive. So the selfies here aren't anything extraordinary, but overall the Note 7 Pro has some really capable cameras. I know the portrait mode is not the best, and 48 megapixel mode in this phone aren't exciting as seen, but apart from that, the Note 7 Pro takes some great photos and great videos, which is for me makes it the best camera phone. Another highlight of the Redmi Note 7 Pro is performance. Note 7 Pro packs in the new Snapdragon 675 processor, which is the processor used by the Vivo V15 Pro. About the budget phone performance in day-to-day uses, this is phone for you. The phone handles heavy-duty games like PUBG Mobile. It runs on default high graphics setting, which is not something you see in budget smartphone. There were a few slaughters which doesn't really ruin the experience, but if you want flawless performance on PUBG Mobile, you should switch to the medium graphics setting. I also played Asphalt 9 on the phone and the Note 7 Pro that like a champ, no issues. The performance of the Redmi Note 7 Pro is great. It's just a really good. I like the fast face unlock and a lot of other features of MIUI. The Redmi Note 7 Pro has the usual 4000 mAh battery. Now I'm saying it's usual because of the Redmi Note 7 standard is 4000 mAh. It's still pretty good if you think about it. When it comes to the charging, the Redmi Note 7 Pro comes with 10 watt charger. It should be able to play HD videos, apps like Netflix, which is recently launched in Nepal, but it doesn't support HD playback in these apps on Note 7 Pro, but it is something Xiaomi can fix with this update, so I'm hoping they do. Finally, should you buy the Redmi Note 7 Pro? The answer is yes, but it's officially not launched in Nepal. Optionally, you can get it from some Facebook pages that they deliver your order from India to Nepal with some few charges. If you have any queries, comment below. Also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share it with your friends who have been confused about the Redmi Note 7 Pro. Lastly, subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.